Hello! Good evening, everyone. My name is Rikka, and welcome back to my haven. And I hope you're enjoying your time today because it's been a while. Hi, Mine Memon? I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name. I can call you Mine. No, seriously, I can call you Mine if it's fine. Hey! Hi, guys! Oh, Riz. No, but your name is Mine Memon. What? I can't. No, really. Oh gosh, it's been what, a week since I've had like my birthday stream. Also, by the way, thank you everyone who went by and visited and donated and subbed and gave lots of love for me last May 27th for my birthday stream. Actually 26th to the 27th. I really felt all the support that I had for the last couple of months since I started consistently streaming. So yeah, and there's a lot to unfold this week. I have been busy with a lot of other stuff. I am also, if you all also know, I am a cosplayer. And with that experience, I had to attend ConQuest. So for those who don't know, or those who are not in the Philippines, or actually just who doesn't know ConQuest in general, ConQuest is a gaming convention where all of not really anime related. It's different from the other conventions. It's more of pop culture, content creator-esque type of convention, if I should say. Let's just say there's a lot of other stuff, like there's gaming, there's pop culture, pop fiction, VTubers, content creators. Technically not anime related, I can say that. But because I'm also a content creator and I'm also a VTuber and a cosplayer, so might as well like cosplay someone I know. I've cosplayed Kotoka Hatorahime from the 7th wave of Nijisanji XLA. So, ConQ. I'll get there. Let me just talk about, let me just continue my spiel. Let me cook. It's been a while since I've streamed, so I wanted to at least warm up a little bit. And thank some people first. From the last few days, someone followed me. Ever since I had met a lot of people in the convention, it has been a big change. It has been what do you say about this? It's more of a lot of new network. Sounds like you had stuff. Oh boy, I have so much to tell you. Yeah, so it's I have to thank these people first who follow me. Sergey Svek. I know this guy. I've seen him around on Twitter a lot. Thank you for following me. Chibi Miko, one of my friend's mods. Uretarita, Max Senju, who I also met at the convention. Nice to have you here. Avia Murakami, who also I met in the convention. Rune Knight Hiro and Raiden VT. Thank you everyone for following me, and I just wanted to give you guys a big shout out because I have not streamed for a week, or at least almost 2 weeks. Well, not really, but yeah, it's just so much has happened over the last week, so I wanted to unfold here on it just chatting, and as I try to, you know, get myself back into the streaming gear. Let me just hold on. I need to plug myself a little bit, if you know what I mean. Shameless plug. Let's see here. Where is that? Okay, I think we're good. So, where should I even start? I don't even know. I honestly don't know what to say. Let's be real, I have mixed feelings with regards to the convention this year. And this is my first time attending ConQuest, so it's one of the biggest conventions outside of the anime industry. So like, and of course you expect a lot of crowds aside from the anime fans, but also from the gaming fans, the gaming enthusiasts, the content creators that are not part of the panels. And yeah, there's a lot to see. Well, I can say that if you've seen like my timeline, if you've seen my neutrals, if you've seen my retweets, you might have an idea as to what my experience was. It's not as bad as it was 3 days. It's not as bad as day 3, but I did experience the lines that were very long. I guess I could say I'm lucky that I got into the line when we got there to the SMX convention center. There was already a long line, but it's not as bad. Like, it was very early. I think we got there by 10, almost 10. Yeah, we got there by 10 o'clock. And we wanted to go to Shoto's panel around 10:30. We were really in a rush. We actually, my friend and I, we cosplayed Meloko and Kotoka together. So they're like a cosplay duo. And we wanted to be early there since we wanted to see Shoto live. If it were for Shoto, we would be there by the afternoon. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, I had an alarm set because I took a test. I took an antigen test for COVID. Sorry, the C word. I can't even know. At least I am negative. I had my timer set for 15 minutes. It's that bad to the point that I had to take an antigen test. But I'll get there. I'll get there eventually. Okay. Too late to censor it. Oof. Yeah, it was that bad. Let me just put this in the biohazard bag. Yeah, there were a lot of my friends who got COVID as well. They were not as lucky as I am, I guess. But I knew that I wanted to be protected by that time because I knew crowds. I drank medicine. I drank vitamins. I knew I had to take like a lot of. I didn't wear my mask a lot then, I have to admit, but I knew where to draw the line of not sticking to a lot of people, if that's a term. And in any convention, honestly, it's pretty much the same thing. How you have to be you have to have like your precautions. I have to throw this away soon. Yes, as I was saying, we went there. There was already a line, but the line was not as bad. It was moving fast. We had like, I was like shocked at how there were like two lines, like two. It's like a curvy. Like when you go to the entrance, like the entrance from there is like it's like a worm. It's so long. It's connected like a connected snake. That's how long the line was. Sorry if my voice sounds a little hoarse. I don't know why. Today it's just my voice is just hoarse. I'm just glad that it's not the big C word. That's why. Yeah, I don't want to jinx it. Knock on wood. I'm not gonna jinx it, but I hope it's not. And I tested negative for it, so yeah. And then so yeah, see, we actually was like the line went fast. We got in quick. But as soon as we got into the line, we needed to find where the area was, where the panel was gonna be held with Bao and Shoto. We went upstairs. We got to the escalator real quick. But when we went to the second floor, there was another line! Mind you! Surprise, surprise! There was another line. And we went to that line, and that line was like actually really, really long to the hall. And I think that was the area where the artists, the other content creators, a lot of other stuff were there. And the ones on the first floor are more of like the tech, other big stalls, and where the panels and the interviews are held. Like like the sponsors as well, they were there. But we weren't sure where the freaking panel was. We were looking through Twitch because they were also streaming it through Twitch with a certain account from their sponsors, at least from what they're called in the ConQuest staff, I guess. And it's called Akaderina? I forgot. But yeah, it was a grand time because we were rushing. But we discovered that the Akaderina, yeah. So we were in the second floor. We thought, oh, this is not the area. There was no panel. We don't see a stage inside. So okay, we had to leave the line, and we went downstairs again. So that's where we caught at least a few minutes after Shoto was shown on screen. They were like stalling for time because of tech stuff, and we saw a few of my mutuals were on stage to stall for time. So those cosplayers, like two of my mutuals were there, and then they were like being interviewed, talking about what clips they like when they discovered what types of clips do they like when Shoto streams, and someone like that. So like it was a wild time because we were running, Stalling for time is the most fun thing, I guess. The host was really great. I didn't really even notice that they were like having technical stuff behind the scenes. And by the way, Shoto was not there by virtual only. He actually flew here to Manila to really join the rest of the gang, because of course his friends are here. Saikuno, Valkyrie, Bao, who else? The rest of the Scamily family. Scamilies and Offline TV family, and other like voice actors, where voice actors from Genshin are there, like Koidao, Sean. It was a grand. I tell you this, that ConQuest was the biggest convention. It isn't an exaggeration. It is indeed one of the biggest. And I say that because of course I commend them for doing this for everyone, because of course not a lot of people will ever see their favorite voice actors in the Philippines, right? And I'm glad that they kind of enjoyed their experience here. But going back, flying to Manila. Yeah, he flew to Manila. To meet with his friends. But of course he doesn't I mean, the connection would have been weird if he wasn't there physically. The on-site messages would have had a delay. Yes. So look, like, it's not virtual. He was really there, and of course, the connection, the internet. Of course, he's living in the U.S. So imagine the Philippine connection is not great. It's not bad, but it's not great. Depending on the connection that you have, or at least the plan that you have. But that would have been a very weird time if he were not here. And also, hi, Pochi. I'm talking about, like, my experience with ConQuest. So yeah, he was there. And I'm very glad that he actually still enjoyed. I actually watched his stream where he talked about his experience here in Manila. I'll get that to later, I guess. So after like the panel, of course we were happy. He sung songs for us. He was interviewed with a few questions from the fans. It's very it was actually, that was like the most I've never, I mean, I'm gonna say that I don't watch Shoto a lot. I've been a fan, or rather a viewer, since 2021, before he even got really, really big. So, like, I watch a few of his stuff, and then I just watch other stuff. I don't consistently watch him, but if ever there was a chance. I remember the time he was still working. He was still working part-time with a job while streaming. So that's how long I've been following Shoto. I think it's because I've seen him in a group. I guess when I was like, I have VTuber friends before I even became a VTuber myself or became a VTuber fan. So like, history from like how I met Shoto in like watching him. He was on YouTube because I was I guess I have friends of the VTubers, maybe recommendations were changed. So maybe because it was recommended to me, I was watching his videos. And I got interested in watching him, so I liked it. I liked it, I subscribed, and then I followed him on Twitch. And that's how it all started. And then little did I know, he's friends with a lot of VTubers that are big enough with companies and even indies. So like, okay. I remember chatting. His chat was not this fast before I met him, before I got back here. Like in this current situation he is right now. But so far all I heard was good experience except the COVID. Yeah. There was some people who got COVID during the event, but I took a test myself just now, an antigen test, and I'm negative. I'm clear. It's already been like, what, 6-7 days? So I think I guess I'm in the clear. Since I'm also vaccinated. I just got my last booster last March, so I don't know how it's gonna affect that. I know, I personally witnessed it with you in chat. Yeah, you've seen my rage, or at least you've seen how disappointed I was. So yeah, after Shoto's panel, so like we went out and went upstairs again. But this is different because the first time we went up the escalator was very easy, and then the second time we went up, there was a freaking long line. Where did it come from? Like, this is the first time that we experienced the line for ConQuest for the second day. So I went to the second day, so there were 3 days: Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we went to the escalator and saw how long the line was. Like, why is this long? Why is there a line? And then we discovered that they weren't allowing a lot of people in the second floor because it was already full. There was already like a prompt or an announcer saying, go to other areas because the second floor is almost full. And I'm like, what? We just went there. It doesn't look full to me. When we went up there, we were in line a little bit before we went down for going to Shoto's panel. It was like weird how it suddenly grew a lot of people in. And then we saw the line outside. The people were in heat. In 30-degree weather. Celsius, mind you. In cosplay. It was already actually around lunchtime when we went in line for the escalator. There were 2 escalators. There was a left side and the right side. And we went to the right side first, but we couldn't wait there, so we went to the left side. And that's how we kind of got into the line and waited until we I guess, I don't know how long. We were already hungry at that point. For some context, in Rikka and Mitsuru were relaying ConQuest to me as it was happening. Yeah, it was really bad. It's really, really bad. Hungry Rika. Yeah, I was hungry. It was lunchtime. We got there to the panel by 10:40, and then we left. At least it was 30 minutes after, and then we waited for at least an hour before we got up to the second floor. And there was also another line. we there was also a line on the second floor. Oh yeah, we got up. We finally got up. We saw people walking around. There were food stalls. Like, okay, we got some time to eat. But then we saw the long line. Like, do we even have time to eat? Because we don't want to make the line. If we go a little longer, not falling in line, then we would wasted our time. I wish could have been there to see my fave VA just there, but damn, yeah, no. I wish you were there with us though, but I don't want you to experience the pain. I mean, it would have been better. There were the area was not just in SMX. There were like they conquered the other areas. Like they have like the buildings in Microtel for people to claim the tickets. They have the Conrad Hotel, or at least like a Conrad Hotel for the panels, the paid meet and greets and stuff. And then the other one is Esmaison, which is also another mall connected to the SMX area, which is also like an area for meet and greets, for meetups, and it was very, very spacious for those areas. But of course, people would go to the SMX because we meet friends, cosplay, the gamings are there, the artists are there, the stuff we want to buy are there. What do you want us to do? Like, we were hearing, oh, please go to the other areas, but bruh, that's not my purpose. Conrad is a place where you get to meet and greet that are paid. You get tickets there. There's nothing else there. What am I gonna do there? Nothing. So I was complaining to my friend as we hear that prompter. I was like, come on, man. We were not there. We're not here just to go to another place. We're here to cosplay. We're here to meet our artist friends. We're here to meet their booths. That's it. They always sell extra tickets so they don't lose money, but then they had to sell many. Yes! Sonic, you get me. They oversold tickets. I didn't even know until I got there that they were selling tickets on site. They were selling tickets on site. I knew that just the day we got there. I didn't see a post that they were selling on-site tickets, and that blew my fucking mind. No wonder there was a line. They got too greedy. Yeah, they really, really were greedy. They over-delivered. They were really over-delivered. I wish I could have been there at least. Go to a different convention. I'd rather have you in a separate one than this. And this is so bad for my impression on ConQuest, because I remembered last year seeing pictures. They all enjoyed. Of course, there were scuffs still, but it's not as bad as this. Like, my friends also had a great time cosplaying last year. So, like, okay, I'm gonna go this time this year. And I cosplayed someone, and as an experience to visit friends. Send them to another convention. Yeah, I'm sending her to another convention, not on ConQuest. But ConQuest is just, you know, it's so sad that this is the only convention that they can get people like content creators and VAs to be invited, like the Western ones. Other conventions invite the Japanese VAs and stage actors, so that's most likely different. Yeah, but I'll just go to ConQuest just to meet my friends, or if there's a good convention, like a good content creator there, I would go there. But if it's gonna be another one of these lines, I'm just gonna lose my fucking mind. So yeah, when we went to the second floor, there was another line. At least I think this was faster, like at least 15 to 20 minutes. So we got in, and we never went out again. You know why? Because when you get in, and then you get out of the area, the hall again, you have to go in line again. You have to freaking fall in line again. I couldn't even like get some food. I'm glad I bought water when there was someone lurking around downstairs on the first floor while we were waiting. We went to buy. I bought water, and that's how I survived. And there was not even stalls of food inside the hall. They're all outside, which there's also a line. I don't know how many times I'd say there's a line. If I were drinking right now, I would have been drunk. If I do have the challenge of drinking every time I say it. So, yeah, we never went out of the convention hall. We were pretty sure that the line outside was very, very long. And it just goes into a cycle. 1, you get in, don't go out. But if you don't go out, there would be another line. The line is longer because people are not flushing out. And we wonder why they're not flushing out, and not the security are not even flushing them like an hour later so that at least some people can get in. They never did. They never cared. So they just cared for people who were eating on the who are like stalling like the foot traffic in the middle of the area, which is okay. I understand. There was a rest area where we went there and it was fine. It was very spacious at least. We sat down and just rested for a bit for the amount of time we were there. We met at least a few people. We met at least a few people. We went to booths. At least I got to most of the places I want to go to. I bought stuff which is not intentional. Most of them are very impulsive, but yeah, most of them are also to support. I bought a very good-looking howdy, which I will bring to Japan this month. I will show that later. Those photos of the photo of what I bought or what I got as a haul. So after that, like, I think we got in by 12 or 1, and we stayed there until 5. And I'm lucky that my friends, there are other of my friends who went in a little later. They got in, at least, but they were very hungry and they didn't want to go outside. Because, yeah, you know what I'm about to say. The freaking line. I just don't understand. I'm losing my mind every time I remember. Like, oh, we should get something to eat. And, like, we were, like, thinking, oh, we can't because we have to fall in line again. And I felt sorry for those who were outside of the arena, of the convention halls. Like, not even, like, there was, like, you know, that's the first floor going up. There was already a line, but there was also, like, outside where they were in the heat, they were in cosplay. I don't know how long that line was, but I think it disappeared around 4 p.m. Because there was, like, a curfew during that time that they said that they're going to close everything at 6:30 p.m., which is very sad. Because what if they got in very late and then you won't see any of the stalls anymore? And usually when you're in a convention or even in, like, malls, if their time is like 9:30, let's say 9:30 is the closing time, they have to get ready an hour before because they have to prepare a lot, inventory and stuff. Thank you for the raid, Tsukire! Thank you, Tuki! Thank you, hello raiders! My name is Rikka, and welcome to my haven. I'm your comfy VTuber Onessa who likes to hang out, and probably right now I'm ranting because I'm talking about stuff that happened during the convention I attended last week. Wait, I gotta give you a big shout out. Thank you! Thank you! Tsuki. There you go. Thank you. Is it ConQuest? Oh, yes. Oh, freaking yes. Kokodayo! Thank you for following! I don't know if you hear the alerts. Do you guys hear the alerts? Oh yeah, you do hear the alerts, yes. Is it doubled? Is the audio still doubled? I remember not fixing this. Thank you for the stretch, RM. And thank you for following the channel. Oh god. Yeah, we're talking about ConQuest. The ConQ 2023. So I was actually at the part where I got in and never came out of the hall, even though we were hungry and thirsty. I mean, I had water. And what I hated about that part where when I went upstairs, there wasn't even a baggage counter. We couldn't even go out to go to IKEA to bring this stuff because we had to rush inside to go and meet and to go to watch Shoto's panel. And I was so devastated on like my adrenaline was really up. My adrenaline was high even without drinking coffee because I was on fight or flight response. But I try to keep myself positive despite of everything because of course I get to meet my friends. I got in. But yeah, it was not worth starving over. Because I really wanted to eat something. Flight to avoid the lines. Exactly. It was crazy. Yeah, and I felt bad for my other friends who haven't eaten anything and couldn't get out to get some food. Since they have to the re-entry has to be like, yo, you have to fall in line again. It's so different from the conventions I have attended before, because whenever you already have like an entry point, you're not gonna fall in line again. At least you have like a wristband for re-entry. And that's it. They just check if you have a wristband and you're done. I don't know what happened here. Why are we gonna fall in line again? Because the security were stopping us from getting in. So some have like made ways to get inside. Like instead of using the escalator, there was an elevator on the side that we didn't even know. But then there was also like another area where there was like there's a separate side entrance there from the mall to the convention area. So it was like there. And there's another area from the other side where the other food stalls were. And how I feel again, like I said, I feel very lucky. At least we got in. But again, it's not worth starving over. I felt bad for my friend. Was also a bit of had her social battery already drained. My cost duo for Meloko. She got tired already by 2 p.m. and I dragged her along. I mean, not in a bad way, but I dragged her along. It's like, okay, you stay with me, or at least like she has to follow along with me. And then of course we had fun still. We met like our friend who has a booth, who's also a cosplayer, who cosplayed Vox 2.0 outfit. And Jesus Christ. Woo! He did it very well. He did the cosplay justice. He was he's also a VTuber, by the way. He has a different VTuber. He's I visited his stream the other day and I'm like, wow, he's good at Valorant. But yeah, I can say that there were a lot of Niji fans. There were a lot of Niji cosplayers. I saw Lyra, I saw a lot of Ikes, I saw Ike 2.0, who I took a photo with, and her arm was over my shoulder, because, I don't know, she's so pretty. I mean, he's very I don't know how to say the proper pronouns. I'll say he because of Ike, but he was very handsome. The cosplayer was I don't know. I don't want to assume genders, but yeah, they're very pretty. And also there was a Mista. There was also there was like two Reimus with the 2.0 as well, the 2.0 outfit. And there was also Enna and another Vox and Ike 1.0, or at least the default look. So everybody was like, we were just looking around the stalls, looking around merch. And then we saw this freaking Niji train going through in front of us saying, choo-choo, we're Niji train, we're gonna stop you and stuff. And we're like, okay. are we gonna follow you now? They were just like, they're holding each other and by the waist, and they were like going in a line. It was like so cute. I've also added them on their socials. They're very, very nice. Most of them are also like VTubers. They're very big content creators, I will tell you that. I didn't even know. And there was like this one who cosplayed an Ivy 2.0 outfit. It was very nice. I am mutuals with her on Twitter. She was very nice. She's so cute. She's very cute. And she's very nice. And then I met a Maria, who was very spunky. She's a hyper one. She does emit a Maria energy. So she was like, "Oh, I want to take a picture. You both look so pretty." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." We were very, very giddy, and that was the point where my friend is kind of a little overwhelmed and like, "Okay, you stay here with me." And like we just all took photos. We were like, "Okay, there's so many things going on at once." And then after taking a photo, she was like, "Oh, before you go, I want to say this. Will you guys marry me?" And like put out like 2 different paper rings. That was like origami rings. It was so adorable. I was like, "Of course." And it was very, very in theme with our colors, because Kotoka is very pink and pastel, while Meloko is very gothic, like purplish dark color. And we were actually just wearing their casual look, like our own version of casual look. But it was like, we're gonna wear their default look by the end of the year, in Cosmania 2023. So that's the next one that I'm gonna do, because I'm burned out from cosplay for the last few weeks, because we've been cramming a lot, and also because of my birthday, like that happened before this. So like, oh, I never got to rest, and then my work that I've gone busy for the last 4 days. I haven't touched my computer in the last 4 nights. I'm so sad. This is the first ever, by the way, first ever time I've had like opened my computer. Oh man. So like we were following the Niji train, and we went to this area called the Gank booth. I think C peeps would know, as a content creator, you have this platform where you can promote yourself as a content creator, as a cosplayer or a streamer. So like we were there, and I saw a lot of the people that I see on Twitter, on Facebook. Like one of my friend's friend, who's also a big cosplay prop maker, Jello Grayson. He was there, cosplayed into like a Genshin character, was a girl, and she was really playing very well. He was in character. His voice was, you know, he had the booba. he went all out. And like he was very, very nice. This was the first time I've ever met him in real life, because I always follow him on Facebook. I always see his posts on Facebook and how he posts his props, the swords, the staffs, the guns, the costumes. Like, God, he's so good. Jello Grayson is a very good prop maker, and he does it so well. So like we were in the Gank booth area, and we met all these Niji fans in the middle of the area, because it was a bit spacious. So we are all like, "Oh, is this a Niji reunion? Is this a Niji quest? Niji quest. This is not ConQuest. This is Niji quest." There's so many of us. And then there was like an Elira, who was also part of the booth, and like she was so pretty. She was so pretty. She was so cute, and she asked us to do a little TikTok saying "Yippee!" And then I saw the video. It was very cute. It was very, very cute. We had so much fun talking to them, and we are like passing along cost cards, getting cost cards, and like talking about, "Okay, what's your next cosplay? What's your content? Like, what do you do?" And da 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 da. There was some of them who also make jewelry aside from cosplaying, and I'm like, oh my god, these people have a lot of stuff to do. They're artists. Wow, I mean, I feel like, man, I can't believe I'm in this group of people. I don't know what else to offer. I'm just a small-time VTuber and not much of a big cosplayer, so yeah. Damn, yeah, damn. I have no words. Oh. My phone is acting up. So speaking of them, one of the Illyria cosplayers just followed me on Instagram, and I'm happy. You met some celebrities? I can't say. I mean, they have big followings, yes. But I felt very humbled to meet a lot of those people. Like, I don't know. I have something in the works myself, but compared to them, they have nothing to offer. And speaking of gank, I'm gonna announce this a little bit later, but I have some announcements to make. So yeah, after that we were like taking photos. There were a lot of people who took photos of us who are also Niji fans, because we also met like a Ren and a Kyo who were also very in character, which is very cute. I want to be local celebrity. I'm not a local celebrity. Stop lying. So it's like also hi twin. And then there's like we were all there, and then one of the Vox cosplayers, like Vox 2.0, went to us because he was busy doing like booth stuff, but then he saw all of us in the middle of the area because we were near the booth. He was just like had fun with us and took photos. And there was like this one, I think it was a VTuber news drop anchor. His name was Jay. And he knew Cody from False ID VTuber News set. What's the name? Things VTubers Say. If you guys know about that, if you're a VTuber or at least have watched a lot of VTuber news, one of them were like a co-host named Cody, who also flew here from UK to experience this shenanigans. But then we didn't meet Cody. We met one of his friends. His name is Jay, at least one of his correspondents, and took photos of us. All of us. So I already saw the photos. I've already posted like a tweet about it on my account, on my other account. So it was like I never really thought that I would be part of a feature, and that was a very honorable thing. And he followed me too. So like I feel like after that meetup, those followings, those craziness in the middle of it, and we had a bigger network. I had actually a bigger network. And then I've seen the engagement that was the engagement was very, very wide. I have been very conscious of what I post. It is very overwhelming. It's getting new. It's very new to me. It's for my cosplayer account, my fangirl cosplayer account. But it's part of like, I usually promote my other VTuber stuff there too. So I took that advantage of posting my Twitter account for my business. Because I'm not a celebrity. I'm not. I'm just a normal person. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl who streams in a model. Sadly can't stay long because assignments be draining me. I gotta get back to the drain. No, okay. Hope you finish your assignment soon. Thank you for lurking. So yeah, I mean that's what happened. Actually, one of the fun highlights of my time there, aside from meeting like my booth friends, it's like there's like a small world. There's some that we met unexpectedly. Like one of my friends. I have one of my friends who cosplayed the characters in like the one in the anime with Jesus and Buddha. Yeah, that one. I forgot the name, but he cosplayed Jesus. And then like we just said, "Oh, are you going?" Yeah, he's going. Like he said, he's going to 2 and 3. And I'm like, "Okay, I'm going to 2. What are you gonna cosplay?" "I'm gonna cosplay Jesus." "And how about you?" "I'm gonna cosplay Kotoka." And then he sent my photo of my cos trial and whatnot. And then we didn't talk after that. We didn't say see you soon, hope to see you, like blah and that whatnot. He just approached me out of nowhere. He just went, "Hey!" I forgot what he said, but he technically just went by in front of me and like, "Oh my god, what are you doing here?" And like we just took photos, hung out a little bit, and like said our small goodbyes because I know we wouldn't meet after that. But that was a very funny experience because we never said like, "Okay, where are you?" what part are you? Are you inside the hall? Because that moment, usually when that happens, we never see each other. The people that I get to do that with, I never see them. So like I said, I did say that when I posted my Twitter, or at least my Facebook post about saying, oh, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna meet everyone. I'm just gonna say I hope I run into you, because every time I see I hope to see you or see you soon, it never goes, never continues. We never see each other. So yeah, we never saw each other. Like I'm correct. Like the most people that I said see you, I never saw them, except for one. Yeah, so I guess there's one or two that are exceptions, but majority, I never saw them. So rather like waiting along with who I want to meet up, I just went along and with the flow, go with the flow stuff. So yeah. Oh my god. Hold on, let me just... I'm feeling kind of... I feel kind of a little bit of pain, the cramps. So... It's a little painful. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Sorry. I'm having a little bit of cramps today, so it's kind of painful. Anyway, so it's aside from that, what else happened? I think I just met a lot of new friends, to be honest. My back. Okay, hold on. And then as soon as my cosplay account went up, my VTuber friends, I mean, I posted a photo of myself. Like a few VTuber tweets. I've been tweeting a lot. So like, it also went up. Engagement also and followers went up for this. So I'm kind of glad. Speaking of, I'm already looking through my Twitter. Wait, I gotta... Oh, I'm so tired. Okay. My cramps are hurting. Hold on, I'm sorry. Okay, I think I'm kind of better. So, I think... Yeah, I did remember my friends, like, two of my other fandom friends, a different fandom for anime, had like a little bit of lightheadedness because they never ate anything, just coffee, just to wake themselves up. At least they got in, but they never got out. So as soon as they got out, they never went back in. So they know they're gonna go back into a line if they do. So they went home to the B&B because we stayed a little bit there for the Airbnb. And somehow we never went out to eat. I know there's gonna be a lot of people by dinner time, so we just went out and bought food and ate at the home that they were staying near by the mall or by the convention center. So we were very lucky. At least we have like a place to stay to rest a little bit and change. And I remember there was never a baggage counter, so we had to ask one of my friends who are at the booth to put some stuff there. And at least as we go along the areas, as we went around, met up again after when I was saying, oh, we're gonna go home. And then when I got there to the B&B, that's where every fucking feeling of tired, hunger, thirst, my body pain from not walking. I never had pain walking. I had pain from holding my bag. I felt it in my arms. It was I didn't know how I got there, honestly. Like I never knew I got to Like I had that adrenaline in me. Like I guess I got into a lot. Like Kotaka's character is a little bit crazy and hinged. So I was like, okay, be in character, and I did. But then after that, I was like, I'm gone. It was like we got there to the house at 6 p.m. I think, and left there at around 8:30, so I could go home without the traffic. But it was still kind of a little bit of traffic. But it's fine. It was bearable. So I guess I'm trying to pick up what else I've missed. I don't know if I forgot anything. It was bad. It was like, it was not as bad as I think it is, but the hunger was the only thing that made me bothered. And it's also I don't want my friend who has her social battery drain and hunger and thirsty because she didn't have any water. I don't know what happened, but I keep telling her to, hey, drink water I have here with me, and she just forgets. And I forget myself. So we forgot. I feel sorry for her. I hope if he's watching, I'm not calling you out. I just feel sorry because you were so tired. I hope you're doing okay today. Hi, Sneeze! Nice name. Hello! Welcome to the stream! I just finished talking about ConQuest. About my experience. And long story short, it's not bad, but it's not great. We starved and we got tired in the end. That's it. Because again, when we go out and eat food and go back to the convention hall, we will need to fall in line. So that's the context of why it's called ConQ 2023, because there's so many lines. And I was live tweeting, or at least live posting also on Facebook, saying it's a line con. So yeah. Wow, I just talked about ConQuest and I felt tired already. I feel like I'm gonna zonk out early. Because it's like, I've been working overtime a little bit for the last 4 days. At least starting Monday. I got out of work today early, at least at 6. So I feel like I've survived this week. Hello all, how we do? Hello Aramoon! Welcome to the stream! I hope you have a snack and a drink in handy. I hope you enjoy your time with me. You're a first time chatter. I hope you enjoy. I just finished talking about ConQuest and how tired I was. If you were Filipino and you guys went to ConQuest, you can share your experiences here too. But just... God. Oh, okay, so you don't know ConQuest. So ConQuest is a convention for gaming and pop fiction and mixed with other content mixed media. And we had a very rough experience with them. But that's just the second day. The third day was very Armageddon. I feel so bad for my friends who went on the third day. Some didn't even get into the hall. Some didn't even get to meet their friends. Some didn't even get to some panels inside the area because the line was held. And if you've seen photos on Twitter, I usually retweet them. It felt like it was Christmas, where there was a lot of people for the market, because there was also tents for the food stalls outside, and then they were it looks like a Christmas bazaar. That's how crowded it was. And a lot of them are in cosplay too, so I felt sorry for them. And it rained because we have a storm here right now, and it goes on and off. It was very sad to see them not get in. And even the content creators were very sad. Most of the VAs from Genshin. Shoto also expressed his disappointment. I'm not sure about Bao, But Shoto really did explain a lot of his stuff on his end, especially his concern for the security. Cause he said there was like an area in the hotel where it was like a secret place for talents to get in. At least there's like a talent room. They never even checked like their IDs. They never checked the IDs, and like they never like they didn't even knew if he was a talent or not. But it's like, I mean, it's like, of course it's not a concern because he was a talent, but his concern was the security of how anyone can just get in that area. They would just take videos of like the VTubers or the content creators there. Hypothetically, he just said that. But that's one of his biggest gripe in terms of like the security of the place where of course he can't see Shoto. He was here in Manila, so he had to be very discreet. So nobody even knew who he was. So at least I don't know what he looks like. So I don't really mind. So I guess as an attendee for the ConQuest, I guess my full conclusion to it. I mean, of course, I love the content creators. I love the VTubers who got there. Bao and Shoto was there. Valkyrie was there. Why did you... Okay, that caught me off guard. That distracted me. Ariana, hello. Why did you say that? Hi. Hello to the first time viewers. Welcome to the stream. I hope you have a snack and a drink in handy and hope you enjoy your time with me. What they said is Tagalog, so they're speaking in Filipino. They're Filipino, pretty sure. I don't know. I am confused. What you typically... I don't know if you know what you said. I don't understand. Why? Why though? Ariana, please explain. I'm fine, but are you okay? I should ask you the same question. So what they said is, hi, nangangate ang puwet ko, which means, my butt is itching. I don't know why. Kakaiba ako. I can't believe you. Thank you for the first impression. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Oh, there's so many new people coming in. I'm happy. Thank you for coming by. Those who are lurking, I see you. And welcome to the stream. Thank you for lurking as well. Hey, thank you for the follow. Yeah. I can't believe you. Okay, that kind of brought me up in the good mood. So yeah, it was for ConQuest. As my first time, it's sad. It's also sad because it was my first time attending ConQuest. I don't know if I'll ever go back unless they get their shit together. I won't be able to go back until they get things better. Like, I've seen a lot of the other Genshin VAs also kind of saying their thoughts on it. I hope, like, Sean Shiplock, if you know him, am I saying the name right? He's one of, like, I don't know who he played the role in Genshin, but he did play Taka in Danganronpa 1 as the English sub. So, like, oh, I was so happy. He was very happy. He was very ecstatic. He has this great energy. And I'm not even a fan of his, but since then, he was like the highlight of the lives of everyone in the convention. I keep seeing videos of him being very, very goofy, very, very comedic. He was great. First time as well. Yeah. You're learning Tagalog, bakla means no. Stop! Don't troll the don't troll my viewers. I know love wins, but that's not it. Doesn't mean. No. Yeah, so like, mahal ko si. Stop! No! Stop trolling! No, it means oh no. Oh, my non-Filipino viewers are confused. What does it mean? Bakla means gay. Which, yeah, well, their definition of love, but yeah. It's not what it technically means. Yeah, technically. Oh, I don't know if I'll even last longer than 1 hour, but I hope I am. So, what else should I say? Yeah, I've seen a lot of clips of complaints. Complaints of, like, also the artists. It's not just the attendees, but also the artists and the boothers there. They were having a hard time. 2 words equals 1 word? What? No, I don't know what you mean, but no, bakla is not 2 words, it's just 1 word. Technically means gay. Oh my god. Yeah, I've been burned out. Tagalog is our language. It's not a word, it's our language. Tagalog is the language of the Filipinos. The Pinoys. The Swagapinos. Okay, I got quiet a little bit because I got dissociated. Yeah, you just it's hard to explain. Yeah, but Tagalog is our language. I'm a Filipino. I live in the Philippines, Asia, technically. So well, bakla is really, I can't say they're all like femboys. I don't think you can categorize them like that. I guess just to correct that. But yeah, that makes sense. But it's defined in a different way for me. Tagalog is like simplified Filipino. I feel like I should correct this because I put Filipino in my title, but to be honest, Filipino is like my is it nationality, and Tagalog is the language. But some people mistaken that it's called Filipino language. I mean, technically it's right. It's just in that gray area. But I'd mostly call it Tagalog. But for those who are having a hard time saying it, I just say Filipino. To be simplified, yeah, you're kind of right. You're kind of right. You're kind of right. God damn it. This is why I failed all my language. No, you don't have to know. Honestly, you don't have to know every language because learning a language is not easy. It's never easy unless you're like exposed to it or you grew up with it. Like, I've learned English because I grew up like learning English, grew up talking to my mom in English, watching shows in English, school, because it's required in my curriculum back then. So like I know that I don't sound, there's some accent that can come out from my mouth when I speak in English, but some people mistaken me for not being Filipino, or at least not Asian, because of how my accent sounds like. I'm actually Laotian, but I get mistaken for Pinoy a lot, and I have a lot of Filipino friends that love teaching me Tagalog. Yeah, you should be careful. You should be careful. But I knew you weren't Filipino, but you should be very careful about what you say. You don't want to get in trouble there. Yeah, I do notice a lot of like other Asian ethnicity have very similar looks with Filipinos, and like in like most, even like Thailanders, Indonesians, Malaysians, we have a mix of that. Because technically in the Philippines, a little history, there's like really like some blood in us with that. If we weren't colonized by the Spaniards in 333 years ago, we would have been like similar. Like, we have a different language. We're not speaking in English. We're probably speaking a different dialect. Or at least not Tagalog. Or at least there's Tagalog, but there's like another language called Baybayin. Wait. Yeah. Babaylan. Babaylan. So it's like, if you know the squiggly written text that's similar to Thailand, that's how it kind of looks like if we weren't colonized. So yeah, I would have loved to learn that, though. I would have like had like a fun time having a different language that's not just alphabet in English. But learning English is already hard enough than learning other stuff. So for me, I learned a little bit of Korean over the years. I can't read, like, I just don't still understand most of the things I read. I get by context clues, I get by hearing them, and I don't get also exposed as much, so I don't really have the drive to learn it anymore. And then same with Japanese, because I'm also learning Japanese. I can read a little bit of Romaji. Well, yeah, I can read Romaji because it's just letters. But I can read a little bit of katakana, hiragana. But I can't read kanji, for the love of God. And again, like I said, I can say with the Korean word language, from the Korean language, I only read a little bit and understand a little bit, context clues. I can understand by hearing, but again, I'm not as exposed, so I don't really have the drive to learn it more. But I want to really learn how to read kanji. Someone says to you that means no, Ariana, no, that's not what it means. That's not what it means. I don't know if you're trying to troll me or you're trying to say this is serious. No. Ariana, no, that's not what it means. Don't say it to people like that, please. Guys who doesn't know Tagalog, please don't say it like that. I think most of you all know when you play FPS or at least mobile games or at least like Dota or at least like League of Legends, if you met up with a Filipino a Filipino team and you hear that word, it's not really good. No, Ariana, it's okay. I think you don't know. I don't know if you're trolling me or you don't know genuinely. You can ask me any question you want about Filipino language. I will correct you. I don't know why your friends are saying I feel so sorry for you. I'm so sorry. But I want to make sure that not people are mistaken. I know this is a funny joke, but if they're genuinely using it for people and trying to teach them this is not right. It's funny the first time, especially if you're with friends. But if you're like me, this is your first time joining here and you're saying these things, I will correct you. I'm so sorry. Like when you greeted me a while ago with "Hi, nangangati ang puwet ko," that means you're "Hi, I am scratching my butt." What do you think it meant? It's I feel I feel like you've been victimized. I'm sorry. Oh, you knew what you said? Okay, never mind. Dang it, I thought you were serious. I don't know, it just feels weird to me when other people say that. But I'm very glad that you're very invested in learning Tagalog words. It's just make sure that you know what you're saying. I'm really flattered as a Filipino. It may be cliche, but I'm kind of proud to make people learn about it. Because I know that it's not also an easy language to learn. I don't know, I may be wrong. Because a lot of Koreans and Japanese learn the language pretty easily. Because they have like the same... I don't know what it's called, but they have like the same... syllable-esque type of thing. Oh, honey. No. Oh, Ariana. I don't know what they're teaching you. Ariana. I don't understand this anymore. You know, you really want to know what it means? I don't know if it's a compliment. I don't think it's a compliment, but it usually is a joke. Or at least sometimes it's a statement. Do you want to know what it means? I'm so sad. Wait, hold on. Just check something out. Oh, Ariana. I don't know who your friends are, but I hope that they correct you. Or at least someone who's nice enough to correct you. What you said is, maliit ang dibdib ni Ariana means Ariana's chest is small. And it's pretty much not a compliment to me. I'm so sorry. Oh, they troll me and I trolled them. Hello, 19 Stop Man. Thank you for coming by the stream. Thank you for following. Hope you have a snack and a drink in handy. I'm teaching someone Tagalog words. They troll me and I troll them. Yeah, teach them Notion. I don't know what the language for Laos is, but I feel like you need to give them revenge. Freedom Alter, thank you for following. Oh my god, there's a lot of people coming in. Hello, thank you for following. I hope you have a snack and a drink in handy. Hope you enjoy your time with me. Welcome to the stream. If you're new to this channel, my name is Rikka, and I am your comfy VTuber Onessa that likes to hang out, have coffee, and hang out with friends. Wait, I said that twice. Yeah, right now we're having a language lesson. We have language 101. Hello, good evening, Rikka. Hello, Freedom. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Man, ever since I started, I just look back right now, thinking about how I started consistently streaming. Because I started streaming in early 2014, on August. And then I was like on and off. And then after that, I've decided to stream every week in July of 2022. Ever since I had like that tagline, I feel like it's so natural when they ask me who I am, or at least they're new viewers. It just feels so muscle memory to me. I feel like, oh my god, I am a VTuber. I feel like a streamer now. And I guess I can say that I'm proud of it. I gotta ask, since there's a lot of new viewers coming in, How did you come to know me? Aside from my tags, like I put tags on this tweet that I use automatically when I start streaming, but usually it doesn't attract a lot of viewers that way. How did you guys know me? I'm quite curious, honestly. I want to know. And usually I know that there's a category for just chatting. That's why just chatting is one of my biggest. Because I know there are a lot of people coming in. There are a lot of viewers coming in. But I'm genuinely curious how you come to know me or how you've come to see me. Like, I originally wanted intent to talk about ConQuest and that's it, and I'm done. But, you know, I didn't even think there would be a new viewer here. Like, there's so many. I got, like, a few that came in. But thank you. Again, I'm very flattered. I'm very happy. Thank you for dropping by. Sorry, that was a strange thing to say. Wait, what do you mean? Did you say something? Did I say something wrong? Like, I was curious because I want to know the demographics of stuff, so... Like, I'm actually thinking of the content that I want to put up. So, Okay. Alright. Sorry, I just checked something out. Ako ay walang kakayahan sa Ano yan, So what you said, what do you mean? Okay, hold on. What do you think that means? Ariana, what do you think that sentence mean? What do you think it means? I want to know what they said to you. Because I feel like your friends are just so... I don't think... I mean, I'm pretty sure you're real friends because they troll you a lot, but there's so many words that you don't really mean to say, but... So for context for everyone, Ariana is from I think from Laos, and they know how to talk a little bit of Tagalog, but I think it's because of the Filipino French they have. They're teaching them language sentences and words that aren't pretty or not really, or there's some like, I guess not really the translation. So yeah, Ariana, let me know what you think it means, and then I'll translate the actual meaning of it. This is too funny. Okay. So while we're waiting for Ariana, I guess I would say a few stuff to announce. Since my birthday is done, I mean, I do, since also oh yeah, wait, yeah, I also have a new cover. I have a cover with a VTuber also named Krovi. Wait, where's their channel? Hold on. Yeah, this is my chance to promote them. Okay, Twitch.Krovi. Yeah, there we go. So I had this cover duet with a very talented person named Krovi_CH. So this is, I'm gonna give them a big shout out. At least you guys can follow him. He is a... Wait, what is he? What is he? Wait. I forgot what his description is. Sorry, Kroby. He is a... Where's your about page? Give me 1 minute. He is a... Yeah, he's a vamp... Oh god. He is a vampire Vtuber with a little chick on his shoulder, which is very cute. So he is... He's the one who I duetted with a song called Empty by Takamachi Walk. I will send the link in a little bit. This was my first ever proper cover. And I did a duet too, so it's like very, very special to me. And I think we already reached... Wait, I gotta see the view count. Where's my playlist? Wait, no, not this one. I think we already reached 200 views! I'm so happy! I already reached 200 views with the song, so it was I followed Twitter. Yay, thank you! that was a song made by Oshi, the producer who actually made the song originally. Who were sung by... Wait, I gotta play the song. Oops. Wait, I'm on YouTube right now, so sorry. So it's the original is by Oshi, Sandu, and Ryo. Wait, what's the name? What's this name? Can't read it. It's kanji. No. Ryoko desu. Yeah, Ryoko desu, Sandu, and the original mix was made by Cepheid. And the lyrics were originated by Kafura. So this was an original song. A song reprised. I don't know, wait. Originally by this called a Toho song. You know, if you guys know Toho Project, it's called the Sentinel Festival for Magical Girls. Yeah, I have a very bad descriptions, sorry. But yeah. But the whole circle is made by Takamachi Walk. It's pretty much metalcore. I got into metalcore a little bit. So, and since this song is really, really great, I'm happy to even cover this song. And Krovi did the screams, or like if you know the metal screams, you know how they sound very vocally fried. That's why it's called a vocal fry. Yeah, that's metalcore. Yeah, I'm gonna send the YouTube link and pin it. Oh wait, should I pin this? Wait, yeah, I should pin this. Yeah, this one. There we go. So that's it's a good song. He mixed it. Krovi mixed it himself too. He mixed and did the video, which is very sweet because it's also like he put like the title which says "Happy Birthday, Rikka," because he posted this like the night of like my birthday. Well, it's on the 28th because it was already midnight by the time he finished. But then it was like dedicated to me as a birthday gift, which is very, very nice. Thank you, Krovi. So yeah, that's how it goes. I hope you guys like it. I'm not much of a good singer. I'm not really a great singer, honestly. I just love singing. I practice a lot. I did my best. I'm just a girl who likes to sing. Yeah, so there's the link if you want to watch it. Hope you check it out. It's already at 200 views. Thank you very much for the support. Yeah, so that's one announcement. It was like I didn't really have like a lot of time to announce it on the stream itself for my birthday because it was after my birthday. Rizzing me with the singing? I don't think I'm rizzing. Thank you for the Mario death, Nagashi. Welcome to the stream. And you caught me on a good time too, so I'm not leaving anytime soon yet. So yeah, I was just talking about the new cover I did with a VTuber friend. Yeah, I pinned it there. I don't have a lot of mods today, so I did it myself. Yeah, it was I really want to do a solo cover soon as well. I need just to find a good mixer, and of course I need to find budget for it, because my focus right now is to have live 2D funds and my character reference. It's not cheap. Live 2D is not cheap, okay? It's something that I feel like $1,000 is not even enough. But I think that's the cheapest that I can find. If I really want to have a good rigging, I would do that. And of course, aside from the live 2D, I really want to have funds for the lore. I don't think I'll be able to have like a video lore per se, but if I were to have a chance to have someone to create my lore, I would, with a good budget too. So yeah. I would have a chance for sure. If I don't debut this year with my new live 2D, I would do it next year. It's always there's a chance. Yeah, so I guess that's one of the announcements as well. For funds, live 2D funds, I have it up there on the goal. You're not leaving Sue, but I am. Oh yeah, you have to go to work, do you? Yeah, you do you. Okay, you take care. And yeah, so I am also going to Japan soon. So like, I've been very busy fixing like a lot of travel stuff, buying stuff. So that's why my budget is really, really tight. So I don't really have time to fund for my own live 2D stuff. So it's all connected all together. Going to Japan, but not Montreal. Hey. It's near. And mind you, there's already like a visa program that easily we can go online. So I can go to Canada anytime I want. If I have the chance. Just give me money. You give me funds to go to Canada and I will go there. Wow. I will travel as much as I can. If I have the budget, I will try. I have friends in Canada. I will try, okay? I will try. Yeah, and I feel like it's great timing too, because I do want to go to Canada too for the experience. And of course, I have a few friends there that I can hang out with. Want to go to the US if I have the chance to, if it's easy. I want to go to Taiwan. I want to go into China. I have so many places to go to, and this is just the start of it. And I feel like money is very tight, so I can't go anywhere there if I... Oh, thank you for the poster check, Ren! Welcome to the stream! Yay, you're here! Hi! Yeah. Good thing I was already like sitting down on like a shrimp. Saw your live, so decided to peek. Thank you. So yeah, what was I? I forgot what I was supposed to say. Yeah, I was just talking about traveling, and I do hope like... Whoa! Thank you for the 5 gifted subs! God, Nagashi! Thank you! Oh, I appreciate the 5 gift. Look at that. And I love my new alerts. So nice. Thank you, Ren, for choosing 5. Yo, that's awesome, yay! Yeah, I was also like talking about my experience with ConQuest on day 2 a while ago. You kind of missed it, but it's fine. Yeah. Like, I've experienced, like, how I experienced ConQ. And then the ConQ part 2. Electric Boogaloo on day 3. And that actually not is the part 2 Boogaloo. It's more of an Armageddon. I like the new alert. So comfy to hear. I love it. Yeah, you'll watch the VOD of how I explained everything. And on my POV, because, you know. I actually mentioned about the panel too, but I'm not gonna talk about it now unless you want me to. Yeah, where was I? Yeah, traveling, yeah. I'll travel soon. I actually want to go to Europe next year. And I'm excited because that's the plan for my birthday next year. Jesus. I have to get my visa ready for that, for Europe trip. I want to go to Paris, I want to go to Germany, I want to go to Belgium. I also have a few European friends. I want to meet up, I want to go to London. I don't know how long the travel from Holland that is. I mean, I'm scared for London because I've heard a lot of stories. In the UK, I am not gonna mention that here because I don't want that to be the topic, but I've heard of stories. Even the UK peeps are kind of having trouble with it too. Like, yeah. Like some UK peeps that I watch. A little British man. I just realized something. What did you realize, Nagashi? Yes? Ugh. My stomach's starting to hurt a little bit. Whenever you talk, a part of your glasses become... Yeah, that's not my fault. It's my papa. I call them papa because they prefer he, him. And instead of mama, because of artists, usually they call it mama. But my papa, who's so empathic, kind of forgot to trace that line, or at least delete that line when in the second part when I talk. And they couldn't really revert that back because everything was already merged in the layers. So I just pretend that my hair moves whenever I talk. No, I'm fine with it. It's fine. It's fine. I don't mind. It's just like I'm fine. Fine. No. I don't need a refund. No, I'm fine. Don't push me. Stop spamming my chat! I have the power to kick you out. Yeah, you keep repeating it though, so... Yeah. So, yeah, that's, I think that's it for the travel part. I have been busy. I actually also have, like, a fund on my throne, which is contributed to go to Japan, but it's fine. I mean, I know I'm gonna earn most of the money myself anyway, and of course there's already a lot of stuff happening ongoing with the support, so, like, I might delete that. I don't think I need it anymore. There's a lot of also, like, I have, like, also, speaking of throne, there's one, like, Leo, thank you for actually gifting me, or at least funding, the webcam that I can use for Live 2D, or at least a 3D. Because I'm still waiting for it to pay out, by the way. So that's why I haven't bought it yet. But I'm excited to use it for future purposes. Aside from, like, calls, I want to use it for my future VTubing stuff. Because I can't use my phone. And I'd rather have an iPhone for using for those things. And I really researched on what camera would I use if it's not a phone for better Live 2D tracking. And then this camera at least has, like, a ring light fixed into it. I hope I make a good purchase. Because, you know, you have a brand for webcam for your Live 2D? I will say I will say, you're gonna hate me for this, but I've seen reviews. The Razer Kyo is the one that I bought. It's a webcam from Razer, which they said is really good. Most of a lot of other suggestions were Logitech, but of course I needed something because I usually stream in the dark, so I needed something that has some inbuilt ring light on it, or else I have to use a separate one. Yeah, so that's it. Do you have a sorry, hello my fellow ConQ. Yeah, hello fellow ConQ goer. I just finished saying my piece. You can watch the VOD if you want. You don't have a separate link? I don't. I don't use like a separate ring light. But I mean, hey, you know, I wanted to experience that. So like if it doesn't work for me, then fine. You can always like have another purchase if I need to, but I needed to find something a little bit cheaper than an iPhone. And there are others like options like Logitech, especially. Logitech is well recommended too. I've heard of like I've seen the reviews from Amazon and of course other articles. Oh yeah, I haven't stood up since I started. Oh my god. Pixel? Yeah, I've heard of Pixel, but when I was researching that, I didn't know Pixel. And the camera was already like funded, so I'm just waiting for it. But I did heard of Pixel too. I've seen like the phone. I've seen the phone. It looks really promising. My back. Yeah, we'll find out. If I ever fund a phone or better 2D tracking, I will. But for now, I'll just stick to webcam. I'm fine with it for now. What else do I have to announce? Oh yeah. I forgot what I was supposed to say. Shoot. Hydrate, guys, hydrate. I guess I will be... Oh yeah, wait. I have a few things coming in next week. I don't think I'll be streaming on Saturday and Sunday next week again because I'll be on an overnight stay with friends before I leave for Japan. I think that would be the last time I would be spending a lot of money. I did buy a lot of stuff that I need for travel, so I want to make sure that I have everything all together. So like the 24th and the 25th would be my rest day, so I think I can stream then before like I leave for Japan. I won't be able to stream on July 1st and 2nd, surely. And my flight is on the 30th, so I can't do that. Yeah, my flight is on 30th of June. And then I'll be going back here in Manila on a Wednesday night. Am I right? Yeah, on a Wednesday night. My flight is on a Wednesday night and probably a Thursday morning if I leave. Because it would be 4-hour flight, so. I'm excited because this is my first time in Japan. I remembered I was like, I never knew. I thought I was like my next travel would be a visa-free country, but I doubt it. And I'm gonna be watching a stage play. I guess I can say I can't understand Japanese, but I can get context clues because the anime, they based it on an anime that I watch. So I can understand what is going on, what's the scene, what is this, why is there something not supposed to be here from the anime itself. So like, I'm very, very excited to go with friends. And I'm gonna meet a few friends. Speaking of like Krovi, I think I'm gonna meet him too. And one of my other friends who's in the fandom. Yeah, I just hope that we have the time. I do want to see some cosplay stuff in Japan. So I do hope that we do have like travel stuff to go through. I want to go to cafes. I already have a lot of budget for my merchandise that I want to buy. I am already gonna spend a lot of money on the stage play goods. Oof. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I will be doing in Japan. I might tweet a lot of stuff for you guys. I might do like maybe a space when everybody's asleep. I don't want to make too much noise, but maybe. Who knows? I have not planned anything in terms of social media because I really want to explore my time with friends and have fun. Take photos. I already bought like an extra memory card just because I want to have like extra memory to take photos of. And I don't want to delete my old photos because I'm very sentimental. Sorry. Very sentimental. And yeah, mind you, I was like, I'm deleting this, but I want to see this when I scroll down my freaking gallery. And I'm like, oh no, Rikka, you've already put this in 2 drives. Why don't you get a grip and delete them already? No! Especially that most of the photos there are also like from my Korea trip. I am very, very fond of looking back on a lot of memories. So like when I just don't want to look back on 2020. I might delete the 2020 because 2020 is not a good experience for me. I think everybody did. I mean, not everyone was happy in 2020. Okay. Oh my. Hello. Okay, I'm just looking through stuff right now. Okay. So yeah, it's like I like looking back on photos. And then yeah. I was wondering, do you do collabs often? Not so often. But I did have recently like a collab, like a day or 2 before my birthday. Like the first part of my birthday celebration was with friends. We had a great time. We played Gartic Phone. You can see the VOD, it's still there. You can check it out. It was fun, it was funny. It was very, very funny. We played it offline too, so we were just having fun with it. And normally I don't play a lot of Gartic Phone with friends, so it's kind of cool. I'll head out, Rikka. I need to attend a meeting. Oh yeah, you have work. Yeah. You slay that meeting, Ren. Thank you for coming by. Hope you have fun. Wait, you have fun on meetings? I don't think you have fun on meetings. Yeah, just do have you slay that meeting. Thank you. Yeah, oh shit. I do need to... Will I be able to stream on Sunday? That I don't know. We're about to find out. Well, yeah, my schedule is different because I planned Omori on a Sunday 2 p.m. But I think I have other plans. There was like a sudden meeting that I have to attend with friends. That I have to plan out. Yeah. If you want, I can give you the rules or rule for another. Oh, please! Wait. I think I already have some rules, but I can revise them based on what you're gonna send to me. Please. I might have missed some. I haven't edited that out. Thank you so much. Oh, hey, Anon. Welcome. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I do need to edit out the rules because there are people coming in on my Discord server. I will be saying this. My Discord is dead. People are talking, they want to make it alive, but I feel like there's so many broken bots there, especially that I haven't switched rhythm before yet. Or I think I already did. I think I've switched to Fredboat. And yeah, I really want to fix the rules and the roles. The rules and the roles. Like the roles I want to change, something similar to what I have. It's called like roommates and stuff like that, but I feel like I want to change those, so I made the Discord server myself. I got this. Yeah, you got this. And yeah, I think that's one of the announcements for servers. I really want to fix it. I promise. It's I don't really have a lot of time because I have a full-time job. I asked my mods who are also kind of busy. And yeah. Not only time will tell. Wait, what? Yeah, I guess what you're talking about is probably the server, but yeah. So after that announcement for Discord, I think I will announce my plans for other platforms. I do plan to stream on YouTube, not because I'm moving. I'm not gonna move entirely. I'm not gonna move there. I just want to try to stream on YouTube for the experience. And how is it different? I'm trying to learn as I go. I haven't really started, to be honest, but I want to learn as I go with that. So I know I'm not monetized there. You guys would know. I'm more monetized here on Twitch since I'm an affiliate. Twitch is starting to really have crappy issues right now, but I just hope that this solves all well together in the end. Plus, like, if I ever get the chance to have a monetized stream on YouTube, then that would be great. I'm doing all I can to get server back and running. Wait, what? Wait, what are you doing? Oh, oh, okay. I getcha. Yeah, you guys can talk. You guys can talk. I mean, there are a lot of people, but they're not a lot talking. Is it okay if I DM? Sure. Yeah, go ahead. I think I have, like, message requests on anyway. I can still see your message if you're not my friend. I'm not even sure if the, oh. The nickname is already... The username is already applied. Jeez, this is dumb. Yuck. Yuck. Let me see. I need to check. Wait, I'll just check it later because I have streamer mode enabled. So yeah, yeah, that's it. You guys can be active if you want, but just make sure to be basic, have basic decency. I don't have a lot of the rules up yet. It's I still have to put it out there. Thank you, Ariana. I received your message. Okay, where is my react? Yeah, thank you very much. Pretty sure I'll be putting this a lot since I don't think I'll be able to I have like I don't think I'll be able to let minors get into the server, but I don't really know how to do that or moderate that, so I just usually put like an NSFW channel just in case. I will have mods moderate that because I don't want people to just get the tag so easily. Yeah, I think there are few people. I have the mature audience on for a reason, and it's not because I'm playing a game. It's the things that I talk about. It's the words that I spit out. I swear I am not family friendly. I may be a comfy VTuber on Nissan, but I'm not family friendly. I am not, say so. I'm pretty sure I try to be careful if there are kids around, but I can't tell who kids are in streams these days, or at least viewing these days. They're built different. Yeah, that's I guess those are most of the things I'm concerned about with Discord, with the server and stuff. So there's not a lot much of I can control. So yeah. Yeah, like I said, other platforms, so YouTube. Speaking of other platforms to promote myself, I actually have a gank account. If you know what Gank is a C. I don't know if it's only C. Is a C platform for people who want to promote themselves as content creators. Not only just VTubers, but also cosplayers. And there's some that also sell their goods there. So I might have plans to use it more than just VTubing. Since also I'm a cosplayer. I don't promote a lot of my cosplay stuff on this account, especially like on Twitter. But usually I do like have snippets here and there that shows that I am. There's like a recent tweet I did that I have a photo with a small puppet, Aiki puppet, or at least a small puppet that I have holding half of my face. I don't show a lot of my face on the VTuber one. I do post them with eyes, and there are times that I do post like a selfie, but that's it. I post mostly of my selfies on my other account. And I'm not promoting that because it's my safe space. Though I know there's some that it's a public account, but if you find it, then fine, it's fine. I'm not saying that you're not allowed to follow me there, but if you had a chance to follow, like see that account, then feel free. If you want to see me rant, you want to see me fangirl, you want to see me cosplay stuff there, go right on ahead. But I'm not promoting it here. You just have to find out for yourself. Hold on. Sorry. I had to mute because I had to really release a big burp. I normally burp a little bit on stream, but if it's just a big one that I can't control, then I'm sorry. Yeah, so Gank, I have a Gank account. I think it's in my socials. So you can use this to see what I have. I have TikTok, which I don't barely post anything there. I barely post anything there. I have like YouTube. I mostly promote, like put my VODs there for streams here on Twitch. And then I also have, the Twitter account. I have been thinking of doing a VTuber account on my Facebook, which is both cosplayer and VTubing, but I don't think I'll be doing that. I don't know why I don't like the demographic. Yusachi! Hi! Welcome to the stream! Hi! Nice to see you! Oh wait, I gotta really give you a shout out. I haven't really been giving shout outs, so I don't have mods around. Yay! Hi! Yeah, Yusachi! How are you? Welcome to the stream! I'm just like talking about what do you call this? First part was about ConQuest, and then the other part is about wait. Oh god, I think I made a mistake. I'm moving my OBS around. I hope it doesn't lag. Please be safe. Please be nice to me, OBS. I'm trying to open the thing. What the hell? What am I doing? I'm trying to close like this tab over here. Okay, there we go. I don't know how to close it. Well, never mind, I guess. Oh, there we are. The ConQuest saga continues. Yeah, I was telling about my experience in ConQuest, like the first part of the stream, and then just like as I am going along with the flow what we're talking about. And now I think I'm just announcing a few stuff because I also have a Gank account, and I think I might have something in the works there. I still have to go and have a meeting with one of the representatives. So I think that's on Sunday. Sunday I'm gonna talk to them. Oh! I set a schedule on Sunday. I forgot that I'm gonna leave on a Sunday. Sheesh. Okay, I might need to move the time. No, I haven't. There were a lot of people. And I was feeling very shy because I was just like random. Like my clothes were just very casual as Kotoka. So I wanted to cosplay, like if I were to have a photo shoot, I would love to have like the default look. P3 is the worst of all. Arrive at 9 a.m. Entered at 3 p.m.? My guy, that is so bad. That is so bad. Why is it so bad? I didn't expect to be that bad. Jesus. Oh my goodness. Oh, by the way, so Yusachi is an eggplant SCP from the void. Just to introduce her a little bit. Same, I was shy. You were shy? Aww. But have you seen the eggplants? Have you seen there's a lot of eggplants that I've seen in that area. There's like a lot of people holding eggplants. Thank you for the redeem, by the way, Naanon. I'm getting really hungry. It's midnight. Ugh. All my relatives getting sold. And the 20 people fainted on the line. Oh my god. Oof. Oh, wait, someone's at the door. Hold on. Give me 1 minute. I'm back. I have food! I have been influenced by my mother. Because my mother asked me if my test was negative. There's a lot of people angry with them because of the refund, also the line. And that's wrong. Security doesn't allow us to sit anywhere. Wait, no way. Why? I thought there were like areas to sit down there, but I didn't expect to be that bad. Even the security. Hold on. I have food. I have attained sustenance. Woo! Crunchy. Inside is very full, yes. I can attest. There's so many people inside. You can't even, like, breathe. Like, I remember when we were going to the line for the escalator. Like, it was so full. Like, what the fuck? I don't understand. Yeah, I should have thrown this away. Wait, I have to throw this. Wow, 9 AM to 4, that's so tiring. Can't even eat while standing up outside without getting— What? You know, these are new news for me. I only knew that you can't sit down. But I think I remembered some people were like being shushed away. Even if it's like an area where you need to rest and eat. I was inside the whole day. We got in by the convention around 12. and then we left at 5 p.m. because we couldn't take how hungry we were. Like most of my friends left. When they got in by 2 p.m. and then they left by 5 because they were very, very hungry. Yeah, they really didn't check how bad this could be. They didn't mitigate the area or like the situation during how it was going on. Yeah, I think everybody, like even the VTuber industry, like the local Filipino VTubers, your topic is technically about what happened in ConQuest. My god, Spring, I'm so sorry. That I knew about the food stalls. I never knew, like, what was the reason why? I was so confused with that decision. I was really, really confused with that decision because I thought the food would stay at least longer for people to eat. And I don't think even people can't even leave the line because they have to go back again. Because if they want to eat and they have to leave the line, then they have to go back again. The 22? What 22? Sorry if I'm eating. I'm sorry if you guys have like a trouble like eating on stream. So I'm just so hungry. Oh, the 22 last year. Yeah, they were so much better then. That's why I wanted to join now. Because I knew that they would be like having a lot of guests that are good. And then I saw Shoto and I saw Bao and then I saw like Aki Deers and Joey. I really wanted to go. I didn't even see a peep of Aki and Joey in that area. They were at the mall. But I at least saw Shoto during the panel. And then, of course, I saw Hikarin. Which I forgot to mention. I saw Hikarin. I met Hikarin. For those who don't know, Hikarin is a cosplayer from Singapore. They're very, very nice. Very nice hands. Very soft hands. They cosplayed Ike. Made Ike. Well, yeah, it was the other way around. Who knew, right? And I just hated the fact that they like bragged about it the first time they wanted to go, like because of the conventions that happens in the Philippines are not really great. But if compared to them, nah. I think it's better. They were too cocky. And I hate cocky people like that. And yes, they actually did deliver the right way. My only trouble with Cosplay PH, because they're two different organizers, right? My only trouble with that was the last time I did was we couldn't sit down. We couldn't even stop and talk. We have to keep moving along because of the foot traffic. I mean, sure, we were mad about that. But at least give us, like, the only complaint I will have is just to give us some like rest areas that, like, what ConQuest did. Like, the rest areas were huge. The rest areas were great. I loved it. But the rest is not. So hopefully Cosmania will have something like they can see from the ConQuest thing, but I don't want to compare because they have different demographics. But yeah, I'll be going to Cosmania this year. I'll be going to Cosmania 2023 this year as Kotoka again, with their default outfit. Hi Mop! Welcome to the stream! Sorry, we're just talking about like If you don't know, we had like a bad experience with a convention just recently last weekend. So, where we're just talking about it. Lines after lines, but maybe it'll be my last for this year. Oh no, spring! I'm sorry. It just, it just ruins for everyone. Like this again, like I said, this is my first time to join ConQuest, and this is not my good experience. Like I do hope that there's some things. There's no shade. There's no drama. I hate this, honestly. I don't really like. My only wish is for conventions is to get better here in the Philippines. I'm an unknowing fella. He was too naive. He didn't know the extent of what he did. And I think there's like a double in terms of the guests that he invited if compared to last year. And like he thought that everything would go great. Especially that you have to go to Conrad, you have to go to the other areas. But I felt like for me it's just too tiring. Just like they say that you have to go, please go to the other areas so that because the SMX area convention was already full. Like, dude, this is not where I'm gonna go. Like, it's not my purpose. I'm going inside. Which his dad also warned him. Yeah, karma's a bitch. Big bitch. I love eating my dynamite while I have some tea spilled in front of me. Like, tea spillage. So delicious. Yeah, even before it started. You already knew if it was like delivering these types of people. Like, there's so many people, there's so many guests. You have to make sure that they all have like the treatment that they deserve. Even the attendees and stuff. Whew, that was spicy. Whew. Like, damn. Oh god. Woo, spicy. But yeah, I'm like, honestly, overall, because I only attended day 2, my experience was not all great, but it was fun. Because I met a few friends, met new friends, met old friends. Hold on. I can't continue talking because I ate spicy food. Hold on. Ha ha ha. Okay. Right. So yeah, it was like... Wait. I was having... excuse me. I had like this snack called Dynamite. Wait. Yeah, before the stream, I actually took an antigen test. Because I was very paranoid. Like a couple of my friends who also boothed in the ConQuest, one of them had COVID. And like she felt very shitty after the event. Because she was there all 3 days. You never knew when you caught it. But I want to make sure that I don't have it, or at least asymptomatic. So my friend was like, we took photos, so like I was like very concerned because we were in contact with her. So please don't be like me. Please take proper precautions before I get sued by Twitch, or maybe I would get closed by my own stream automatically to talk about this. I'm being very careful. I had vitamins. I wear my, I didn't wear a lot of my mask, but I tried to keep my distance. And then, yeah, so like, it was very crowded, so I really wanted to make sure that I was not really in part of like a very crowded crowd. Okay. In terms of spiciness tolerance, we got no tolerance. I have tolerance in some way. I eat spicy noodles, which is good. Wearing the mask the whole time because I knew the manager will care after the event. But you know what's funny? I never even knew that they were overselling tickets on the day, on site until the day that I got there. I never even see any announcement of it whatsoever. Or at least I didn't see it on my timeline. So it was very stupid of them. I will say this. It was very, very stupid of them to do that. I thought that when you had like tickets sold out, it was then and there. But it didn't stop them. They think they didn't sell enough. So they had to really oversell them. Or at least have on-site tickets for them. Okay, the spiciness is gone. Whew. We could still buy 1 week before? Yeah, I really didn't see. Oh wait, yeah, you're right. But they could have stopped there. Because the Saturday closed. And then I saw Sunday also sold out. I think I forgot if it was Sunday it sold out too. The Friday one was not much. I just hope that they took Friday. Especially that there were 3-day pass. Who bought the 3-day pass. Premium pass as well. Like they didn't get the benefit of their money. What is that term? They didn't get they didn't get the benefit. Honestly, they got more. Like I remember there was like a friend of mine who got the loot bag and they were kind of disappointed. But it's not pretty much beneficial, or at least none of them are like pretty much. I mean, they're sponsors, but it feels like they said that they had like a party bag instead. But yeah. Oh, I got really on a tangent. I was saying about gang, but yeah, I have a gang account and I might have something in the works there. It's a basic database on how many deals. Yeah, but they really it's a bit of an oversight that they didn't really fix. And that they got the end of the stick. Oh god. Excuse me. Anyway, yeah, I guess it's done. It's done, said and done. Hold on. Yeah, so like it's I guess I hope everybody gets their refunds. And I did hear about that they also had a long queue for the refunds. It never stops. It never ends. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I feel so bad laughing, but it's just it never ends. ConQ never ends. Refund what? Yeah, it's just it never ends. Oh well. But I do hope like everybody got most of it, at least. It's not worth my money. It's not worth my effort to go in line without even experiencing any of the convention events or features or whatever. I guess I'm lucky enough that I got into day 2 instead of day 3. I was contemplating on going to day 3 because of my needy friends. But sheesh, I'm so glad I didn't. I didn't want to go on a Sunday either because I have work the next day. I didn't want to take a leave on Monday because I have to save my leaves for Japan. Yeah, I'm going to Japan in spring. But I don't think I have any time to meet a lot of people, so maybe the next time I'd go. Imagine I wasted 7 hours of my life. How much did you get to see that day? Because if you only got in by 3 p.m., there's not a lot that's happened, to be honest. And I did hear about like the very confusing curfews, how they learned about it on the day itself. Like they never really saw it coming. They just learned about it through text or group chats and stuff. It's sad. Just a lot of crowd and a few artists on the second floor. That's it. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sounds rough. Yeah, I mean, at least you get to see some stuff, not like other people did. I never went in everywhere. Even at like around the time of like closing, there's still a line. Fuck, there's still a line. So like, how are you gonna get like your money back for that? It's like, it's not about the money anymore. It's just about how poor managed it was. It's like, I traveled far to get here, and this is what I get in return. Like, bro, I'd be pissed. That's similar to, well, not as bad, but it's bad still. To Cost Carney 2021. The lines were very long. It was just in one hall. But the fact that that one hall was very hot and humid, they never turned on the AC. There was only like fans, the big fans in some lines. But the line was like covering the whole hall in that place. And then we just got in. Like I got there around lunchtime. I got in by 4:30. That was 3 hours of my time wasted in line. So I did meet a lot of people. Some took photos, but I was so tired at that point and I just wanted to go home. I bought stuff that I needed and then went home. I had a friend who told us about the experience inside. There were not a lot of people flushing the people there. The security not flushing the people there. There were other people who were sitting down, so the foot traffic was really, really bad. Maybe that's why a lot of the security now are just trying to stop people from sitting down on the floor. If there were only pretty good designated rest areas, then that would be great. The people that I knew and saw were Byoru, Glocko, and Sky. Hey, those are not bad. I really want to see Sky. I don't know how to say it. Sky? Yeah, I never really saw him in the booth. I never got the chance because I feel like when we got in there, we really didn't waste any time. Ow, ow, ow. We didn't really waste any time at all. But we got tired in the process and hungry. Ow, ow, man. But anywho, I mean, I guess I can go on and on about ConQuest. It's just a bad experience in general. Especially on day 3 for those people who went on day 3. Oh yeah, I forgot about to say that. For day 3, there was like, they thought that they could fix the crowd if they only had like one open entrance, like the entrance in front of the convention. And they're like, I remember when I said there was like areas where you can get in from the mall, from the other mall called Conrad. And the other areas where there's side entrances, they closed it off, which gave a bigger line. Stupid idea. Such a stupid idea. And I feel bad for also the content creators who wanted to see a lot of the people. Most of them are actually obliged to meet. Like, they did like secret meetups, like secret meet and greets, just to meet with the people who they could meet. Shoto was supposed to do that, but then he saw how many people knew there's still a lot of crowds, so they didn't want to bother that much. And they think two creators made like those same things. So sad. It's very sad. The only good thing that I can say about it is, you know, friends, and of course day one. Day one was great, they said. And if you guys know about Yusan is an unnamed musician, VTuber. He had a surprise meet and greet there, which was the highlight of the day for me. At least I wish I was there on day one, but I couldn't because I have work. Is it raining? Oh, never mind. Thought it was raining. Yeah, there's a lot of VTuber related stuff that happened during those days. So if you guys don't understand, I'm very sorry. I'm a fan of VTubers and I'm also a VTuber, so please mind that. But I do know there's also a lot of gaming stuff that happened during that time. I don't know what happened. I only knew about the Valorant game that the offline TV fam went to like fight with. I don't know who they battle. I forgot. And then also like a few panels that are like crafting related, where Jello was there. Jello Grayson, who's the props maker that I was talking about. Yeah, that's all I know. I mean, aside from those, like I don't want to speak for everyone, but my experience was okay. But for the others, I don't think so. I remember when my friend who cosplayed as D-Look on the second day, was it D-Look or Kabe? I forgot. Oh, no, it was Kabe, I think. Yeah, it was Kabe. And they were like in line for 3 hours, and as soon as they got in, he was looking for us. And I'm like, shit, we just got out. And that was like a missed opportunity because I really wanted to see him because he was also a good friend of ours. Yeah, I could, again, like I said, I could go on and on. It's already 2 hours and 30 minutes of me going on with this. I just hope that they learned their lesson this year. At least. By the way, what part of JP? I'm just going to Tokyo. I'm fine. Tokyo's big, so I need to specify which place. But I'll be in Tokyo. I don't know if I'll be able to snipe Rob if I have a chance. But if I do, I'll be glad. I don't want to expect, because I have a lot of stuff going. My purpose in Japan is to watch the stage play and other sightseeing stuff.
Oh, well?
Oh, whoa. Thank you for the redeem. Too tired of the clown owner, stated on his bio. Wait, what? Look at his Twitter. Today change. I see his profile photo. Japan doing Japan stuff. That's all I see. Can you do an ara redeem when you're safe? I never thought of using an ara redeem. I didn't really think of changing my redeems, but I could. Maybe next time. I have to live the life of like, people have been calling me mommy because of my PNG. So, I mean, I don't mind. But if you really think of it that way, then it's fine. I appreciate it so much. My mama, or rather, my papa who drew me, I really did the work. Go founding clown? I can't see it. Is there? Twitch bio? Really? Doesn't say anything. Can you kabid on me? Wait, what? No, wait. I'm not that brave. I'm not that brave, sir. I get cabinet by a lot of 2 people and I melted. It was for like 2 butler cafes and I'm like, nope. Nah. I'm dead. Twitter? I am looking at Twitter. I am looking at Twitter. What do you mean? Nice. I just saw the chin. That's wow. Man, he did really go all out from Tokyo to Korea. Damn, I was just looking. Alright, okay. Can I give you a shout out? Wait, can I give you a shout out? Oh, on Twitter. I mean, I don't know what for, but sure. I'm not sure what you want. Like, I don't know how you're gonna promote me. It kind of feels embarrassing for you to promote me. Oh, I was looking at Rob's Twitter. I was different clown. I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about Japan. Make it clear. Make it clear. Co-founding clown, really? Did you really put He's 23 years old? Wait, what? He's that young? Nah, fam, really? No, seriously. He is? What? I can manage things, and I'm older than him. I have ADHD, and I can manage things better than he does. Like, I'm not good at it, but I know what to do if I organize. He's too naive? Jesus Christ. Ah, he's so young. No wonder he's so freaking brave. He'll look back on this when he turns into like his late 20s. I almost doxed my age there, but yeah. That's why I said he's too naive. I have ADHD too, yeah. I have been diagnosed, or at least initially diagnosed, but I really want to have an official second opinion. But I do know I have it. Forever 29, yeah! Man, his pin tweet is just like ConQuest 2022. So man. Yeah, he is a clown. At least he admits that. He also deleted his balls. Oh, you mean the one he posted before, after like that mess of a Coscarni, I think. Was it Coscarni? After that mishap happened with SMX. Yeah, I think that's yeah, he deleted it. I remember he deleted and he deactivated right after in between the event. Like, God, that was so dumb of him. He couldn't man up. He deleted his balls. Yeah, he should have. Because he doesn't have any. I mean, I don't want to condone, being, mad, or at least being angry, or at least being, rude to people on stream. I really don't like that. But the fact that he was just so fucking arrogant. He sounded so arrogant. I hate those type of people. I'm sorry. He sounded so proud of himself. I mean, even if he did have a successful conquest, if those fucking things didn't happen, I would still think of him as like very arrogant. It's like you're throwing shade on a different organizer, which is not very professional of you. You're throwing shade to a different experience where your demographic is not anime fans. And of course, it's not about their management. It's like, it's something that the SMX peeps are having a problem with. It's not technically them all the time. If I could say, like, I remember that time when I was in Coscarni, or Coscarnival, I feel like it's just the guards are just pretty much power tripping. And, like, I guess there's some things that cosplay.ph needs to have, accountable, but I feel like there's some communication that doesn't really reach a lot to the guards, or at least to security on that time. So I didn't completely have a bad experience. It's just it was full of walking, which is painful because I was wearing heels. But other than that, I was happy, even it was crowded. ConQuest is just par with the ESGS last year, but they're throwing shade at every event. Oh. I've seen that ESGS is in October. So, I mean, again, I could go on and on. I wouldn't stop. I've been ranting for a while. It's just that ConQuest 2023, I'm sorry. It's a no for me. It's a no for me. I felt bad for my friends. I felt bad for the toothers or the artist. I felt bad for the content creators. I felt bad for the VTubers. I felt bad for everyone. So like it was a very crazy time. And I do hope that everybody would recover with other conventions that they're gonna join in, and hopefully not discourage the content creators, not discouraged to come back, unless that the ConQuest organizers put their shit together. Hopefully they can come back going back to ConQuest, but I'm not sure. I'm still 50-50 about it. One of the VAs from Genshin wants to come back, even regardless of like not even have like a convention, like not ConQuest. I hope he does get invited, or at least he can come by here to like have a vacation. He seems to have fun with the food. I saw clips of Sean, Chip Sockets, like he was having fun eating. He's such a nice guy. I'm not even a fan of him, and I follow his Twitter. He's just very comedic. He's very energetic. I really like his energy. Anyway, yeah. I already said like a lot of my other announcements then. Yeah, Gak. I'm still gonna talk to Gak on Sunday. And there's no work on Monday, so I have a long weekend. Yay! Yay! I'm gonna have a rest day, like a complete rest week. Yeah, I just realized I thought I was gonna leave on Sunday. I was gonna leave on Monday. Well, looks like I will be continue streaming on Omori, but I forgot the brain cell that I have. I scheduled the meeting at 2 p.m. So I might stream Omori at 3 or 4. So I hope to see you then. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a break now, or at least take a rest. 2 hours 37 minutes probably enough for this ranting session. I mean, I thought I was gonna end it like after like mentioning the good stuff, but I guess it doesn't end there. I just spilled the tea. Hot piping tea. I've heard more, but I'm not gonna say it to the stream. I just one message for ConQuest organizers: get your shit together, man. Y'all young. You're all young, y'all are strong, y'all energetic, you have the energy. Please get your shit together, man. Sorry for that, it's fine. And I understand for you, because you went on day 3, which was worse. It was way worse. You saw Chi a while ago, like, I think I did just see her, but she's on day 2. So, no, we had like a good experience a little bit, I guess. But for the rest of the days, except for day 1, yeah, nah. Alright. I think it's about time for me to find someone to raid. I think my brother Mitsuru is streaming right now. Let me just find his Twitch. Yeah, we're gonna raid my brother. He's the brother from the same papa for our models, our PNG models. Is he still streaming? Oh yeah, he is. He's playing Honkai. I should be careful of seeing spoilers because I haven't played Honkai in a while. Wait, what? The title? Post-workout Honkai start. I'm not gonna read that out loud anymore. Okay. Alright. We're gonna raid Mitsuru Daisuke. He's also one of my moderators, by the way. Alright. Wait. So, here's the spell for my raid message. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed your time with me. I've seen so many people come in today and I'm very, very, very happy. I do hope that you guys really stay. I mean, ever since I got to ConQuest, I met a lot of new network, a lot of new people. My demographic has been reaching a lot and I'm very grateful, very blessed. But, you know, you can support me in any type of way. You can donate, you can sub, you can send bits. But I suggest, I think what cuts more on my revenue, or at least payout, would be more of donation and sub. Wait, no, not subs, bits. Wait, not bits. I don't know. Because of the rules in Twitch. I'm not going to talk about Twitch. It's going to be another wrap for another day. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes for Twitch. So I think if it's better, you guys can donate to me. Donate if you want to have a specific one on Throne. Or just give me some gold. At least, I think subs are cut off very small. So bits it is. Wish I just booked a bike hotel nearby instead of queuing. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope that you get to like redeem yourself in other conventions, but if you don't want to come back to conventions anymore, I mean, that's all up to you. And I mean, I hope to see you because I'm gonna cosplay in Cosmania soon. So I hope and God hope that the lines aren't that long as much as like ConQuest does. But from my experience for the last 3 Cosmanias that I've attended, was it 3? Yeah, it was 3. Yeah, it was 3. I've had a great time. And lines, there's still lines. There's gonna be still lines, but the line goes by quick. Like, not reaching the end of the show, the end of the convention. I swear to you. Yeah. So yeah, if you guys want to support me more, you can sub, you can give me donations for my Live 2D funds and my character reference. That's gonna help me for my lore and for my other items that I want to add for my new rebrand. And I'm pretty sure that's gonna be an exciting time when it happens. And as well as if you want to donate at least a specific stuff like for content, there's some games that I've put on my Throne wishlist, which is ! wishlist if you want to use that. And of course, if you want to see me on other social accounts, there's ! socials that has everything on it. I am gonna raid my brother. So if you want to use the raid message I have, you can use ! raid for those who are not subscribed. But if you are subscribed, which I saw, since there are a lot of new gifted subs there, you can use the ! sub raid for We Are Comfy Raiders with the Rikka 2 Sif. I might change the emoji to my heart, but I feel like there's not a lot. I was supposed to, but I think that's not tier 1. That's not tier 1. I forgot that it's in tier 3, so stick with Rikka 2 Sip. So yeah, if you wanna use those, you can use it by all means. So yeah, let's get the raid going. Let's go, Mitsuru Daisuke. He's a butler who's actually he's a virtual butler and also an assassin. And he loves to cook. Literally, he does love to cook. So thank you again, guys, so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed your time and hopefully you didn't get bored from my ranting. And I hope to see you guys next time. Hope you all have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and a good night. And I'll see you guys on the next stream. Bye, everybody!